State. I'm Cassie.
I'm Keegan.
I'm Christina.
And this is your Shorty episode for the month of February.
February.
Please, God, please, whatever, governing body,
Girl,
manages this situation, whatever deity, the universe, I need for February to be better than January.
I'm tired. I'm tired.
It's a low bar. It really is, because I truly feel like that 30 Rock quote where he's like, Lemon, it's Tuesday.
Yeah. What a year, right? And it's January.
It's January.
This was a real test to all of us. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to slow down. I'm sure we'll talk about this a little bit more in the full length, but the inauguration happened, and it's just been never-ending terror.
My goals went out the window with the fires. That's like what started it, and then everything else. Everything that I wanted and was feeling coming into this new year, gone.
The hope.
She gone.
Yeah.
She gone.
No.
Watching the TikTok, watching the farmers who are like, oh, what? He's actually going to do the thing he told us he was going to do, even though I voted for him?
Oh, we're in the fuck around and find out stage for real.
For real. Yeah. Girl, they're like, the grapes are dying. The oranges need to be picked. And I'm like, where are all those people who are lining up for these jobs? I'm so confused. All these jobs that were taken away.
Our grocery prices are about to skyrocket. I'm glad that I went to the grocery store pre-inauguration. But yeah, we're in a rough situation over here. Send help, SOS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do your best to take care of yourselves. And I think like your friends, your family, your community, that's kind of what I'm doing, is just like hunkering down and trying to take care of the people that I can, because it feels helpless. And we're back to that feeling that I got, back in 2016, where we have such a 24-hour news cycle.
Oh, God.
And social media, where it's like very easy to get so fucking overwhelmed so quickly, because it's not even just every day there's a new thing to be outraged about.
It's every 30 minutes.
Fucking 30 minutes.
Yeah.
You're exactly right. Where I'm just like, oh my God, I have always wanted to be a very informed person. I'm a sponge. I like knowledge and everything like that. But I have to balance that between also like protecting my mental health when things just feel like every half hour I'm like, is this ending the world?
Yeah.
Is this ending the world?
Yeah, our nervous systems are stressed out right now. And, I will say I am grateful that kind of managing that for myself. Most of my goals did go out the window about mid-January. Dry January was dunsies for me because I was just like,
I need you to consult us before you decide to try that again. Given the track record, I'm
so sorry.
Maybe
so sorry.
Maybe try like a dry July or something like that. At least that rhymes.
I shouldn't do it on like big historical years. Like, I don't know why I do it. Like, it's been like every 4 years. Like, for some reason, I decide to do it around the election. Why?
Why? Stop doing that.
Why?
Let's stop that.
I don't understand.
Immediately. I'm telling you,
I know it's going to be
February.
stressful. I don't understand why I'm doing that. February is a shorter month. Yeah. We already had the starter first month going on, that is actually a much better idea. But at this point, until further notice, I need a glass of wine in the evenings. So that is just what it is. However, I have to say, and I know this is going to be the most annoying thing to say in the world, I have been working out every day, and I do feel like that helps.
Oh, yeah.
I think it helps. Yeah. It's just like a little built-in stress reliever. I know that is the kind of thing that you hear, and you're just like, oh, shut the fuck up.
I need to start. My job started like advertising or partnering with this group called Fight Camp, not to give them free promotion or whatever, but I wanted to check it out. It's like one of these things you can hang on your wall and punch.
Yeah. Oh,
And I'm like, yeah,
perfect.
I want that.
Perfect. Also preparing you for the revolution.
Yes.
You know, honestly,
Exactly.
I should start running again because that's going to be my downfall. When the revolution comes, it's like my bad cardio.
Me too.
I can't run long. I have no endurance. So that's how I get caught by the Nazis, you know. I wish I was joking.
I know.
The way I'm just like, I'm like, people are hiding Mexican people. And it's just like, is this real right now?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Is this real right now?
And Ivanka Trump straight like dressed up like Serena Joy at the fucking...
That had to have been on purpose. I'm sorry. That was too fucking perfect of a match where I was like, are her and her stylist trying to say something? Like, it felt so on purpose.
The stylist is giving Cinna from the Hunger Games. You know what I mean? We've got like low-key political takes happening over there. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry, everybody, that the top of this show just turned into like Pod Save America.
Session 2025. Monthly bitching. Bitch. Yeah, well,
that's our version of the morning zoo.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
No.
I was in Vienna this week and I was so like every moment I could get to take away from like our trainer session, I'm like trying to see what new fresh hell's happening.
You know,
insane.
You don't need
to. It was
to.
like something new every 5 minutes.
Relish in the fact that you can kind of just enjoy not being here right now. You know?
If you're dating right now too, I would encourage you to date internationally. If you're
God,
woman.
please.
Right?
Is there a dating app? Surely there's like a dating app that's connecting.
Date a Dane, you know? Someone from Denmark.
Yeah.
Or...
I will tell you. So my boss, my direct boss, is Danish and lives in Denmark. And the Danish people are actually really frightened. Like, people here are really scared and worried, and it's a really frightening time. Everybody is really like, what the fuck is happening? And what is next? And people are really scared, like legitimately scared. I was like, when she told me that, I was like, are you kidding? Like, he's just a windbag. Like, nobody really takes him seriously. For Canadian colleagues as well, they're just like, what the fuck is happening? Like, are we...
No,
are we about to go to war with the U.S.?
It seems a lot more organized and targeted than last time.
Yeah, and we
feel
knew
like
that.
they learned from their missteps last time, and they're like, "Oh no, now we're going for broke." They've already proposed an amendment for a third term.
Yeah, I saw that.
Listen, hey. This is a terrible thing to say, and I hate that I hold this in my heart, but one day, it's just going to be like a Tuesday. You're going to like wake up, you're going to be having your coffee, stressing out before you go to work. You're going to open up your phone, and Donald Trump will have died.
I knew that was coming.
I know.
But you know what?
To our podcast.
Like, it is going to happen. And it's going to be a day. And what you choose to do with that day, you know, I have my own plans. But yeah. I mean, I picture that in your heart.
I have a really nice bottle of champagne just sitting in my house. And, you know, I don't know when I was going to open it.
I think that warrants a trip back to LA, Cassie. We need to be together, you know.
Oh, my God.
Okay. In non-political news, just to kind of take us off of this. I saw something earlier in other news that like January is crazy. It's like the fires are destroying half of Los Angeles.
Yeah.
We've got a new fascist regime settling into the White House. Also, people are having like 100-pound blocks of ice land through their houses.
What?
That felt like this woman is suing JetBlue. So this woman is suing JetBlue because I guess they keep like maybe it wasn't 100 pounds, but like big chunks of ice, right? Like in the airplane. And somehow it like fell out of the airplane when it was flying over their house.
What?
And
in
like
the Donnie
crashed
Darko
through their ceiling.
What?
With everything else that's happening in January, I would be like, you know what? That's it. That would be my 13th reason. Like, I would be like, I'm done. Like, I'm fucking done. Like,
I can't have more things to worry about. Like, giant ice blocks from the sky falling randomly is not something
just
that
like into my bedroom. I'm trying to have a restful night's sleep. Can you imagine, would you think like aliens, like something crashes through, you look at it, you're like a giant chunk of ice. Also, how did they trace that? What kind of forensics were done that they were like, we need the maps of the flight plans? Exactly.
Yeah. Oh my God.
To figure out which
my
plane.
exact house, exact time.
Exactly.
Yikes.
So they're suing JetBlue for $1 million.
Yeah. No.
$1 million. That's a expensive roof.
Emotional distress.
Exactly.
100%.
Can you put a price on that, Cassie? Truly.
Damage.
Yeah.
Emotional damage.
My home's supposed to be my safe place. I've got fucking ice blocks. What if that had landed in their bed? You know what I mean?
No,
like
I know.
Death by can you
No.
Of all the ways you have to think about dying. Now you have to worry about like an ice block crashing into your head.
New fear unlocked.
You're sleeping peacefully.
Exactly.
Death by ice block. Oh my God.
I have like 3 or 4 floors above me before that happens.
True. I'm on the second floor. There's a floor above me as well. So I'm like, okay, yeah. They'll get it first. But
oh
my goodness.
Wowzers.
Wow.
God. Oh, what a January.
Yeah.
I was gonna say what a year. But yeah, what a January.
Lemon. It's Tuesday.
Yep. Oh man.
Oh my gosh. Well, let's hop into stories.
Okay.
Because people are still trying to find love in this
laughs.
God bless them. God bless them.
Truly.
I can start.
Go for it.
I can start if we want. All right. My worst day ever. I walked into a restaurant to meet my date. He was standing. Before he sat down, he explained to me that he had to pull down his zipper of his pants because they were too tight and it hurt his stomach.
Babe, we've all been there. I mean, haven't we all been there? You wear like jeans, they're your standing up jeans.
Yep.
Stand up jeans, exactly.
Yeah. And you've got to be with your girlfriends. You know, you got to know what situation you're going into. I can unbutton my jeans in front of you guys.
Yeah.
But like on a date.
First date?
Yeah.
Oof, yeah.
You know, I read that as a female and a male perspective, as the male had to unzip his jeans.
That's how I read it. I heard it as well.
I rarely hear that version. Me, I'm like, ugh.
Well, yeah, because I don't know. I always think that men dress way more for comfort than women do. Like,
yes, exactly.
And so I just assume you buy jeans that fit.
Yeah, I don't know. Listen.
We've all been there.
Times is tough.
I can relate.
Times is tough.
Also, that's true. Maybe you're carrying a little holiday weight still.
Yeah.
And like you don't want to buy new jeans because you know you're going to lose it.
Eating because of, the
gestures broadly at everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. One of my first ever dates, I took a girl I really liked from school to the cinema. During the ads, I went to the bathroom, and when I came back, the movie had started. It was really dark. I sat back in what I thought was my seat. Turns out I was sitting 2 rows behind her beside another girl. I didn't realize till the lights came on at the end. I must have been too nervous to realize.
The whole time.
He's just like not looking at her. It's like one of his first ever dates, and he's just like, I don't know what to do. So he went the whole movie start to finish.
One of my favorite stories from Shadow, where I used to work, when it was like a theater, and we also waited on tables, like it served food and drinks, like a dinner theater kind of place. Lights go down and like the show is starting, and a guy that worked there thought that one of our other workers was like at a table or whatever, sitting on a day off, like and so he went and started massaging her shoulders.
No,
it was a fucking stranger.
No.
Can you? What would you do? I think my body would go into freeze.
Yeah,
I know Cassie's body would go into fight. You would just elbow that motherfucker right in the nose. Yeah,
this random person is seeing a show, and then all of a sudden, like one of the cast members comes and starts giving them a back
Oh, my body would cringe up so hard. Like I just did like a coochie clench. You know what I mean? Whenever you're just like every part of your body just like
it's like chills running through my entire body.
Yeah. I couldn't.
I have never will stop laughing about that. Just the awkwardness of that. But anyways, okay. So this person says, I picked her up in a shitty old truck. Truck blew up its torque converter and transmission on the freeway during a blizzard.
No.
Had to get pushed off the road by the police and get a tow truck. Still scored somehow.
Well, yeah.
Next day, I was driving her home in my sister's car and got stuck in a snowbank.
Okay.
Homeless dude helped dig us out. A week later, I go to pick this same girl up in my sister's car again, and the serpentine belt snapped when I was 5 minutes from her house.
It's not meant to be. The universe is saying no. Like, no. Like, you are being given a divine warning.
Yes, truly.
That's right.
That is
once,
too many
twice,
times.
3 times? No, that's not coincidence.
No.
Yeah.
Somebody's looking out for you.
Truly.
On a cinema-related subject, and since you went here, I was like, I have to go with this one. I took a girl on a date to see Eraserhead at Bleecker Street Cinema once. Beat that for a worst date movie.
Why?
Oh, that's
guys,
awful.
What is that? R.I.P. David Lynch.
Yeah,
also,
exactly.
But truly, a David Lynch movie on a first date.
On a first date,
you're asking a lot.
Don't do
Eraserhead of all of them. Oh my god, that movie is so fucked up.
Like, isn't it crazy that like David Lynch made the most fucked up shit, but he actually seems to have been like a sweet baby angel? Like every story I hear about him, I'm like, he was like really into transcendental meditation. It was just like a nice
this
person.
Makes sense.
Yeah, no, I mean, keep it light. Keep it light. If it's a movie, you know, do a rom-com, do an action movie.
Yeah.
Even a scary movie is okay, you know? Okay. He got his car towed after I told him not to park in that specific lot next to the place we were heading into.
Yep.
Proceeded to get trashed after we discovered his car got towed at the bar I was working at the time.
I hate everything about this.
Got 86'd by the owner. I bought him an Uber home. He told me he loved me as he was getting inside the car. Uber driver called me and said to never request a ride for someone else without telling the driver because he, my date, was a dick. Dude got home and then proceeded to send me selfies of himself taking a shit.
Oh. Oh, no.
Absolute douche.
Oh,
That's such like frat boy, like dumb frat boy behavior. Isn't that disgusting?
It's awful. What that feeling must be when you open your phone the next morning hungover and you see those in your photo
that you
library.
Did that. This is who you are.
This is
who you are.
Photographic proof
in your soul.
Yeah.
Ooh. It's a horrible.
Okay. This person says, I went on a date with a British guy I chatted with on an app I used when I was living in South Korea. I can't recall the name, but it wasn't exactly marketed as a dating app. We went to the restaurant and legitimately got into a heated argument about what type of bacon is better, British bacon or streaky bacon, aka American bacon. I mean, an actual argument. He was such an ass, and I argued back because I was annoyed.
You know, like no shade, but this sounds like a Sagittarius man. Like this is a man who's just like, I'm going like fucking hard, and I'm not backing down because I'm right. Because I'm right. You know what I mean? You meet guys like that. They're like, but I'm right.
And there's no way to win that argument.
No,
it's just a personal fucking preference.
I mean,
what? There's no right answer.
This. You're wrong. You're wrong.
Exactly. And that's the thing. That is the thing that would keep me in an argument. Is the thing where because I don't even really care, but now I'm pissed that you're being this like fucking dickish about this. Yeah. So now I have to go to a 10.
Right.
You took it to a 10. Now I have to go to a 10. I don't want to go to it. I don't want to be here. Don't turn me into this person.
Don't do this.
No.
Now, as we left the restaurant, he tried to start another argument about how much American chocolate sucks.
Oh my God.
A few years later, I was in a popular nightlife area and spotted him. Our eyes met and we both gave each other a disgusted look and quickly looked away.
Enemies for life.
Enemies. The way this is most definitely a Sagittarius man.
Right, 100%.
And probably, I'm going to say it, probably a Capricorn girl.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If we have like an argument like that over something, I'm just like, no, like you're absolutely incorrect.
Right.
And you're not taking it. Oh, we're done. We're done. I can't have another
Yeah.
conversation with you. Are you kidding?
No. We're done here. Sir, we're done here.
Yeah, I've never heard of a Capricorn and a Sagittarius being in a relationship for a reason. Like, I don't know a single one.
Yeah, I don't think that
Especially
works
a
at a cellular
male,
Yeah.
a Sag male Cap woman, especially.
Yeah.
I don't know about the other way around, but yeah, that feels vitriol.
Yeah, it feels like you're going to be butting heads constantly. And not in like the hot, sexy, like the sex is going to be good way.
No.
Just in the like genuinely you hate each other. Maybe.
I actually, that there are some people I think that enjoy like arguing, or arguing can be a form of foreplay. That is not it for me. Like, no. If I'm arguing, I'm doing it to win.
Right.
The ends. Like, that's it. It's not a turn on for me. No.
And I think I've and this is why I don't say an Aries woman, because I have many Capricorn or Sagittarius male friends.
Mm-hmm.
Shockingly.
We all do. Yeah.
Well, no, but I also have like
people outside of that.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I have quite a large circle of male Capricorn friends for some reason, or Sagittarius friends for some reason, and I can argue with them, but we can also kind of acquiesce to me being right and them just being dumb.
There you go.
And
a spirited
mind,
debate
like, okay,
can be a turn on. If it's like if it's just like we are having a conversation and like we're both able to hear each other's points and that I feel like could be nice. But if you're just being a fucking asshole, like just to be an asshole, that I can't.
No.
I can't.
Yeah. No, I think for me, the types of fights I get in with my Sagittarius male friends are more brotherly fights. Like you would almost be picky, like pick kind of fights.
Well, I have enough brothers. I got 3.
Yeah.
I don't need any more. So, and I come from a debatey family. I'm like, I'm good. I'm good on that.
Yeah. I have a lot of brothers as well. And I'm pro brother.
Well, I have no choice
like
to
my
be.
girls as friends.
So, yeah. But to be, I only have brothers.
Right.
Okay. Anyway. So,
went out to dinner with a girl. She lectured me the entire time how her brother was a better date than I was. But ordered for her and made all the decisions she, quote, wanted.
Oh, weird. Okay.
Yeah. Speaking of brothers, gross. I don't like that.
Yeah.
As somebody again
seek therapy.
Mentioned, I have a lot of brothers. Exactly.
That's fucking weird. Never in my life.
Gross.
Yeah. I exclusively brothers over here, and never in my life have I ever said anything remotely similar to that.
No.
Or thought it.
Don't compare your date to your brother, you
bizarre.
fucking weirdo.
Ugh, disgusting.
Okay. Met him first time for dinner that night. Out of the sudden, or all of the sudden? It says out of the sudden. Anyway. All of the sudden, he held my foot, took off my shoe, and ran away with it. Never saw him or the shoe again.
What?
He's like, I need this specific shoe in a size 8 immediately.
Yep. I need to take does he just?
I just feel like a million questions.
I feel like he probably has a collection of women's shoes, just like shoes.
That is a baby serial killer,
right?
Yeah.
It's a Jerry Bruto situation over there.
Truly.
Right?
Right.
Because, I would not be able to stop thinking about what he was doing with my shoe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No.
I mean, masturbating.
Jerking off. Yeah.
His dicks have been in it already.
Yeah.
His
on the way. He didn't even make it home. Yeah, exactly.
No. He was in his car with that shoe and dick.
Gross.
Okay. This person says, okay, I win. This just happened last weekend. A guy friend of mine has been trying to get out of the friend zone. We've been friends since 2009. I have told him no repeatedly. Anyway, a different friend of his surprised him at a bar when me and him were getting a drink. Me and this new friend hit it off, and we decided to meet up for drinks the following weekend. Well, new friend tells my friend and he freaks out on both of us.
Okay.
I knew he'd be hurt, but not that bad considering he seemed okay with me and him just being friends. Now the date happens. In the middle of it, I turn around and see my friend dressed in a disguise to spy on me and my date.
Look, we've joked about that before, but it takes a certain kind of personality to think you're actually going to be able to get away with that. Like you're just wearing a mustache.
I don't know why it's so funny.
Big pair of glasses.
God damn it. It's got like a Party City wig on. Christina, what the fuck are you doing?
Oh my God. He was in the middle of a pool game, so who knows how long he had been spying. I asked the guy on our date with why he told him where we were going, and he insisted he had no idea he would show up. He then interjected himself into our date in his disguise the rest of the night and wouldn't leave, so then I left.
In his disguise.
That's so embarrassing for him.
Hello, Miss Lady.
Hello. It's like those Groucho Marx things where he's got the glasses and the nose.
And the mustache. Yeah.
My God.
Oh, God.
No. Oh. Well.
Okay. I got a good one for you.
Okay.
In the internet Stone Age, went out with a grad student I met on Match or whatever. Someone spills an entire beer on my shirt. So we decide to swing by my house so I can change clothes. My roommates, you're not going to be ready for this. My roommate's pet raccoon is there.
Oh, living my dream. How does it feel to live my dream? Have a pet raccoon? Ugh.
The raccoon is named Turd Ferguson, and I hate him. He pisses all over my date's shoe.
Can you imagine, like, you're on a date and you're at home and you're like, oh, like
there's a raccoon
inside?
You have to tell somebody. Like, BT dubs, you're about to see a raccoon.
Yeah, a dog and a cat, whatever.
For me, I'll be really fast. I don't know. Oh, sorry. You know your roommate's pet raccoon's named Turd Ferguson for a reason, I'm thinking. So
I think that
wow.
Team Raccoon.
Wow.
Raccoons now.
I think that's a good one to end on, actually.
Mm-hmm. Turd Ferguson, too. What a delightful name for a raccoon. Well, if you guys have something that we should watch, if you have a terrible date story, if you just want to reach out and say hello, because trust me, we need it right now, go to our one-stop shop of a website. It's myworstdatepodcast.com, and we love you so much.
Cheers.